We have a very special guest with us today. Someone who I found off of subtle Asian dating. Before this, you were just living a normal life. And then all of a sudden, your post like blew up, right?
My post was only up for 3 days. It had 6,000 to 7,000 likes. I think the first day I woke up to 2,000 DMs. My phone just kept buzzing. It could barely turn on because all the battery was used. 2 weeks ago, I posted on Instagram announcing that I now have a brain tumor. That's my diagnosis. I'm also not allowed to get my heart rate too high because of my tumor. So things like Attack on Titan, I want to know what's going on, but I'm not allowed to watch it because it'll raise my heart rate too high and it could kill me. Someone exclusively only referred to me as master. He was doing insane things to himself. He would rub toothpaste on butt plugs. He would pour pee on his head. He offered to pay me like hundreds of dollars just to watch videos of him. I've only been on 4 dates my whole life because I can't handle it. None of my friends have ever succeeded in trying to get me out on a date.
Interesting.
I think it's just clear to everyone I know that I need help. Give me some advice.
What's going on, guys? Before this video starts, the Down Bad Show is now on Spotify, and it's the first link right there. So if you want to listen to it on your commute to work, on your drive, whatever, it is now available on Spotify. So go check that out. We have a very special guest with us today. Someone who I found off of subtle Asian dating. Yes, that page is still blossoming after all these years, and your post like blew up, right?
Yeah, my post was only up for 3 days because I had to ask for it to be taken down. But I think within those 3 days, it had like 6,000 to 7,000 likes. I think the first day I woke up to 2,000 DMs, and I've never had that before. My app kept crashing. I couldn't look at my own messages. I wanted to see what my friends are telling me. I mean, like
before this, you were just living a normal life, and then all of a sudden you had like all your notifications on.
Yeah, so I didn't have any of the settings adjusted for this. I feel like a lot of other people who are used to having DMs, like they have it sorted so that the primary, the secondary, like however it works. I didn't have any of those settings. My phone just kept buzzing to a point that it could barely turn on because all the battery was used to just notify me.
You're a celebrity now. Well, were you surprised? Because what were you like? Oh, you know, I'm gonna get some likes.
I thought I was gonna get some likes. I thought I was gonna get some messages. I wasn't expecting that many because like I have worked as a model and my photos are out there. I didn't realize that this particular page would get me a response like that. A lot of the responses were just like memes, and then a lot of them were like a wife reached out to me on behalf of her husband. And then I think a couple underage boys reached out to me too. It was just like a lot of them that I just had to just keep deleting because I didn't expect that the range of people would be like that.
What was there any potential suitors?
When you have 2,000 a day, I think I had 5,000 total. I didn't know how to look for people, right? I would see the message. I was getting carpal tunnel. I had to switch to a computer with a keyboard to go through them. So I think just from the sheer amount, it's kind of hard to narrow down a person.
Out of the 5,000, not one single person made it through to like.
Well, no, I'm still talking to 20 of them.
There's at least like 5 rounds of interviews with this woman. All right.
Well,
I think we're on round 3 right now.
5,000 to 20. Wow. You got a better chance getting accepted to Harvard.
Yo, dead ass. Like the Harvard acceptance rate is dead ass like 50 times more than this.
I think originally my plans were a little different because I was stuck in Taiwan for a little longer due to medical reasons.
Right.
Maybe 2 weeks ago, I posted on Instagram announcing to the people that follow me that I now have a brain tumor. That's my diagnosis. So I think the vibe has changed. So I've gotten things like, oh, let me take care of you.
They don't stop, huh?
And I've got like, cancer pickup lines. And they're like, it's funny, I'm fine with it, but like, they keep going.
Yeah. But I mean, that's gotta lighten the mood a little bit, right? More so than...
My friend was right. It did make me feel a little better.
Right. Okay, so what was some of the cancer pickup lines?
Unfortunately, they were not creative enough. I wish I could look at something really funny and hold on to that, but they were just kind of,
Tumor isn't the only thing you can make grow. In spite of everything, it's like I don't even know if you're even in like the mood to see somebody right now.
I think it was just really sweet of my friend to take time out of her day to write me a post and to auction me off as someone that she's really proud to know. Just seeing the post itself was something that was really touching to me. It just, without the responses or anything, seeing her make a post about me just made me think, oh, thank you for thinking of me.
Right.
And then when I got that much attention, I was like, I meant like I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were supporting me. They didn't know I had a brain tumor. They were honestly really confused to why I was on the page at all. I got comments like, get out of here. We don't need people like you on our platform, like taking up other people's post space. Like, you're clearly here for clout. And I'm just like, if I was here for clout, my post would have been a lot longer because I know I've achieved things in life, and they weren't on the list. Could have phrased it differently.
I think you underselling yourself. Like you like none of these words are capitalized. It looks very casual. Like, you know.
I mean, like I didn't expect for people to like really pay attention to it because it was more casual.
Right. 3 languages.
Zhongwen, English, and a bit of Taiwanese.
Game. What kind of games?
I really enjoy building games like Planet Zoo.
Like Minecraft type?
Like Minecraft, but not with blocky graphics. So
Right.
Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo.
Okay.
Those.
Interesting. Anime all day?
That's the thing. She wrote she can watch anime all day.
Oh, but okay.
She can bake.
You could.
I could.
But you just haven't done it.
I just haven't. So that's what I meant. It's broad.
Yeah.
So I feel like with
Have
these.
you watched anime though?
I used to watch a lot, but then I think I watched like 20 hours straight without taking a break. I didn't eat. I didn't use the restroom. That was bad for my health. I had to stop. I'm a rabbit hole person.
What's the anime? Give me an anime.
I've been watching a lot of old ones recently. I've just been rewatching old things.
Like Cowboy Bebop?
Mirai Nikki. I really like those. Or just something as OG as Death Note.
Yes. Have you seen Code Geass?
I have. That's one of the best ones ever.
Yes. Yes.
Anything from that era, I've just been rewatching.
Yeah. Mirai Nikki, fucking is that's Future Diary, right?
One of the best of all time.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Right here. That whole like 2004 to like 2009.
I even rewatched what's it called? Ruby by Rooster Teeth.
Oh, I haven't.
RWBY. It was big on YouTube as well. I've just been watching anything nostalgic because I feel like nostalgia just makes you feel better. I'm also not allowed to get my heart rate too high.
Oh, because of
because of my tumor.
Okay.
So things like Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on, but I'm not allowed to watch it because.
Oh really? I just spoiled it for you.
Go ahead.
So
yeah, all the like really crazy new anime that's come, I can't watch it because it'll raise my heart rate too high and it could kill me.
Oh, man.
So I just have to watch old ones.
fucking-
I know, but I've seen it before, so it's not gonna like actually kill me.
Yeah.
But the thing with these posts is that usually on Subtle Asian Dating, people write long posts. They write like requirements, pros, cons, all this information about them. And I think one of the good things about having a post this short is it makes every guy out there think that it could be about them. Do you get what I mean? Like every guy has this idea of what their dream girl is. And if you don't give them a requirement, none of that fantasy is shattered. So I think one of the things I learned from this post is that keep it short.
And then you got film theory, eat fries all day. A tad bit shy. I don't think you're shy.
I would say I'm shy if someone's flirting with me because I don't really know how to handle it. So if someone compliments me in real life, I just get really sweaty. Like I don't know what to do with what you've said to me. I go, oh, thank you. And I don't know what to say next because most of the time I'm not attracted to them either. So I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wish I had more lines memorized to like know what to respond.
Oh no, you just thank you. And
Thank
give
you.
them a thumbs up. If you're not attracted though. But what if you are?
What if I am? Then I'm even sweatier. I don't know what to do. My mind goes blank.
So when's the last time you went on an actual date?
I've only been on a total of 4 dates my whole life because they freak me out.
Wow.
They make me very nervous. I feel like I can't speak properly. I get extremely like I don't know what to do. I feel like there's just a lot of pressure. Yeah.
So before the ex-boyfriend, was there another boyfriend?
Okay, I've had known two other people. They also proposed to me. So I'm used to a lot of stuff, and they always make me say no.
Yeah.
So
I mean, because you know what it is, in a lot of guys' eyes, you do have a lot of achievements. Right. And I think you are a pretty interesting person. I'm just saying this like from first impressions. I mean, I don't know how you are as a girlfriend, but I mean, I'm
pretty terrible.
Oh, okay. I mean, then I don't get why they would propose then.
No, it's more like, I don't want to blame everything on me having a brain tumor, but I think it is because my mood is like this. So it's not like I can be nice all the time.
Right. I mean, but that's, I mean, I don't want to
don't
say
know.
That's every girl, but that's every girl.
I don't know. I don't know to what extent is mine more abnormal than others, though.
Oh, really?
So I meant, like, is it normal to scream when you're super angry? I don't know if other people are having like super angry scream matches. I feel like my friends all have super healthy relationships. So that's what I'm judging myself against. I feel like I'm always being taken care of because there's always something going on with me.
Right, physically.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe one day when I feel like I can handle things on my own a bit more, I will feel happier in a relationship. But right now I'm just kind of like, no, please don't touch me. I'm really sad right now. And I don't want to have to care about more than myself. Like, that sounds super selfish.
No. It's
this is my situation at the moment.
Yeah.
I enjoy talking to people. I like getting to know people.
Right.
But then when it comes to an actual relationship, I can't do it.
Right, because you also feel like you carry a burden that will have to like unload on the guy once you guys get into like a deeper.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say I was expecting me having a brain tumor to be a turnoff for most men, but so far it seems to have done well online. I think there are guys out there who like knowing girls who might be dying or something. I think it's some form of fantasy out there.
Yeah. No, it's like it's like a savior fantasy, right? Like, if I save her,
it's like,
if I save her, she is mine.
Exactly. I have so many messages out there trying to save me, and I'm just like, look, I have a family. Like, I'm not totally alone here. I may have this super crazy health thing, but I don't need a stranger's money.
Right. It is some K drama type shit.
Yeah. So that's why there must be a CEO out there. There has to be. If I'm living this K drama fantasy, I'm gonna wait for that.
CEO, 6 foot tall, slit back hair.
If he's 6 foot, he has to be okay that I'm also 6 foot. In the past, when I've hung out with shorter guys, they just look uncomfortable sometimes. I meant, like, especially in Hong Kong. And I feel like in Asia, the act of staring isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? So people just stare at you. If they don't like what you're doing, they're just gonna look at you like this.
Yeah.
It's not really seen as, oh, like, that's rude. So in Hong Kong,
do you stare back?
I have.
Yeah. I'd be staring back, especially in New York and like Flushing. If they look at me, like, what's up?
I would say in Hong Kong, I remember when I was around 16, I was just hanging out with my guy friends, and most of them are a lot shorter than me, and locals have taken photos and just point and laugh. So I mean, like, can you really expect those guys to feel comfortable hanging out with me? It's just a sad experience. So I meant, like, if you're comfortable, that's great. But what are the chances, right? I don't really want to be with a guy who's like,
uncomfortable.
I will go out with you as long as you don't wear heels. I'm gonna wear what I want.
So you've been on 4 dates your entire life.
Yep.
What was your best one?
I really hate dates. That's why they just make me extremely nervous.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah. I mean, like, nothing against the dates. I just don't know what to do.
You can't drink either.
Not anymore. No.
So it's like, what calms you down?
Okay, another thing with my brain tumor is that it secretes hormones, right? My brain tumor secretes around 10 times the level of cortisol that a normal human is supposed to have, and that's the stress hormone. So I am 10 times more stressed than anyone else is. So that's why I can't handle any dates.
Holy shit. Oh, shit.
So yeah, if someone's flirting with me, I will genuinely just start sweating a lot. Yeah. And that's my brain tumor getting in the way. Because it just makes me stressed.
And okay.
So I will see after this surgery. Maybe I will be better. At, at
Okay.
this.
Yeah. If anything, I actually don't recommend it. Dates, like, it is a nervous thing. You are meeting a stranger to potentially, like, you know, get with. Yeah, I mean, but that's why a lot of people just go out for drinks. Makes you, like, forget about shit.
Yeah, for me, I'm just sitting there like really nervous. I don't know what to do. And now that I know it's because I have a brain tumor, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah. Is there guys that you find e-dates? Oh.
What is that?
E-dates is when you have a date over the screen.
That might be easier.
Right. Okay. Let's hey.
Just like, hey, do you want to go out with this extremely mentally disabled person?
Right. And if you need to, you could just hang up. True. Right? Like mid-date.
No need to look for parking or all of that.
Right. No need to you know, excuse me, I'm gonna use the bathroom and just dip. Okay, so let's get back to the subtle Asian dating. What do you think are the qualifications? Like, what was their qualities?
From 2,000 to 500, I didn't even look at their profile pictures.
Okay.
I just talked to them.
Okay.
So whoever seemed to be like able to hold a conversation, those I kept, and then narrowed down just to who seemed more interesting, who seemed to be talking about things I like movies or certain games that I liked playing.
Yeah.
Just the ones I felt like I can chat to like a friend. And then now, say there's 20 that I can chat to, but there's still a lot that are just still messaging me even though I never respond.
Right.
There were quite a few people who got really mad that I didn't respond to them fast enough, like this one.
Hey, found your auction. You cute AF. Want to say what's up? Oh, thank you. I'm all right. Just overwhelmed. It's all good. How's your cute ass? Good morning. Day 169. There's this cute girl, but she hasn't been answering. I think she might be cat. Oh my god.
There was only one day in between.
Casper.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was this one guy who kept sending me voice memos and kept trying to video call me, so I did click on it. He was just asking me a lot of things about my day, just really boring things.
Yeah.
And then I just said, oh, my audio doesn't work. Maybe it's a glitch. And he said, so I can't hear you? I said, I have a stutter and I don't want to be heard. And he said, oh, let me hear your stutter. And I said, actually, my audio does work. I just don't want to hear you. This was a really long message like that.
Okay.
But he said, allow me to introduce myself. I am an experimental contemporary artist who is just starting out. I aspire to change the world with my take on how I go about producing my pieces. I'm writing to inquire on the possibility of purchasing some of your personal effects, such as used underwear, preferably with signs of usage or markings. I apologize for not being able to put this in a way that sounds less obtrusive. I don't want to be disrespectful. I have a budget of $50.
Bruh, okay. Like, if you're gonna send that message, the budget got to be like in the thousands.
He also said, I intend for the specimen to be signed and dated, please. It was a very polite message. I will say that.
It was pretty respectful.
I got a couple in Chinese as well. Someone exclusively only referred to me as master. Like in Chinese, it's 主人, like owner.
你是他的主人.
Yeah, and they offered to pay me $1 per message that I responded to them.
Well, did you take up on any of these offers?
I did for some of them. Well, I'm at like $1 per message. Sure, I'll take that. Every word I sent, I clicked enter.
Oh.
So within one sentence, that's like $20.
At this point, you got a business proposition.
I do, but I don't know how I feel about it.
Right, but it's not even anything sexual. Well, actually, it probably is. It might be.
Okay, some of the messages that they sent me were sexual, but I never responded to them in that way.
Okay.
I meant, like I'm not doing that kind of work.
Yeah.
Other people do, and the people that do, they should be looking for them because those people who do take so much pride and they're good at what they do.
Right.
But I think for a while I had this random guy. I don't know how he found me, but he offered to pay me like hundreds of dollars just to watch videos of him. Yeah.
Oh.
But the thing is, it wasn't just that. He was doing insane things to himself. Like he would duct tape. He would rub toothpaste on butt plugs. He would pour pee on his head. There was so much, and he would pay me hundreds just to watch it.
I feel like these are always like middle-aged white men.
No, this was a man who was my age at the time. He was like 19.
Oh.
20. And then I remember having a conversation with him just because I was like,
What?
why?
Why? Yeah.
Yeah, and he just said that he's into all these things and he's so terrified that he'd never find another girlfriend because this is the only thing he's attracted to. He needs it to be that extreme in order for him to be happy, and he understands that no other female would ever be into this. So that
I'm pretty sure, like, if whatever you're watching out, I'm pretty sure there's at least one girl who's into it.
8 billion people in the world, there should be one.
There
right?
should be one.
There has to be one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the videos he sent me were just, they were really sad because he would be doing it and crying at the same time. And I didn't know what to do. So it would just be him sending me these videos and me sending him like inspirational messages like, you can do this. It's okay. There is love in your life. I'm sure you're going to find a girlfriend one day. It's not me, but well, you know, one day you'll get there.
Wow, you are sweet. Even to all these down bad. You are on the right show.
He's literally crying,
right,
telling me about all of his like issues in life. Is he still
paying you?
Not now. Not now. I think ever since I started finding like a normal job, because at that point I was in university, I was or fresh out of university, I wasn't doing anything.
Okay.
So I had time to just chat with people. Now that I'm a functioning adult, I don't do that. I have stuff to do.
Yeah.
But at the time, they were sending me like around $1,000 a week.
Wow.
So my motivation to find a normal job was low. I had multiple people messaging me and sending me money just to say nice things to them as well. Like, oh, you can do this. You're going to be okay in life. That's it.
Wow. Just inspirational messages.
That's it. I don't know why me. I don't know how this worked, but that's what happened.
Out of the 20 guys, have you gone out on a date with any of them?
I just got back to LA.
Oh,
I have been out of the country.
Lined up? Is there something?
No.
So out of the people that's talking to you, have they asked you out?
They have.
So it was on you to like...
Yeah, it was on me to say no. But I would say in some of the messages, I don't think anyone would say yes to those messages though.
Okay.
Just the way they were phrased.
Look, can I see one of these?
I want to, but okay, let me, you know, I'll just give you my actual Instagram, not the screenshots. It's hard.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone wants to ask me about my brain tumor.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can scroll. But
ignoring the brain tumor, right? Let's see one that had potential to.
Okay, let me see. I don't really know if there's anyone I was truly talking to though.
Really? Honestly, like this is a case where it's definitely extreme for guys who are interested in you to kind of react to, right? Because a lot of guys, the natural way is just like, oh, let me take it. I'm so sorry, blah blah blah. But really, like, if a situation like this happens, I don't think you would want to be with someone who, like, if anything, you would want to be with a guy who's taking your mind off of the brain tumor.
Yeah, I'd
say
like
go on dates and just treat you like a normal person and just like make jokes about it.
I'd say quite a few of them were trying to send me money as well. Right. I don't accept that anymore.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've learned my lesson. I don't want to deal with stalkers. I don't want to deal with anyone who thinks I owe them anything.
Right.
But I'd say, let me find. Yeah, for example, like this is one of the normal conversations I had with one of them. We just talked about movies. Nothing date like. It was just a friend I made.
Is this just a
regular
guy?
I think this is the one I talked to the most. We just talked about movies. We didn't really discuss anything else, but it was a conversation I liked, so I stayed for it. So I'd say the top 20 are like this, people I just can chat to.
Interesting.
So I meant like I wouldn't mind meeting them in real life. They seem to be really nice.
Right.
I like the things they're talking about, but nope, didn't actually say much. I mean, like in terms of dating.
But don't you feel these kind of conversations could be just way better in person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was in a different country.
Okay. But there was nobody local that. Yeah.
In Taiwan, there was one that was local, but I thought it was a little creepy because he was tracking every single restaurant I went to.
Oh my god.
So he was noting down every single restaurant I went to in Taiwan, and that's not an attractive quality to me. So,
I don't think that's an attractive quality. Period. To you, to any girl. Oh, what's your favorite Marvel movie?
My favorite Marvel movie, Winter Soldier still.
Okay, respectable.
What about you?
I'm basic. I like Endgame.
But like they are all good. There's kind of
yeah.
The only wrong answer is Captain Marvel.
Are you gonna see Batman?
I really want to see it. I want good seats, and right now they're all peripheral seats, and I am partially blind. I need seats in the middle, so maybe I can claim disability. But yeah, those are the only conversations I kept up with. Just stuff that I feel like I can chat about.
Right. I'm looking at this and I'm just thinking like, if them spending time with you is what they want in like a romantic sense, none of this is the way to do it. And I'm just like, and you know, it's subtle Asian dating, right?
Yeah.
So you would think like, you know, if they saw your post from it, at least a couple thousand are interested in you.
Possibly.
Possibly, right? But it's just like, I'm just looking at these DMs and I'm kind of blown away at like, just what just doesn't work.
Yeah, I would say I was expecting that, you know, some of the people who turned up would be more normal, but majority are just recycling the same pickup lines, just memes from the page.
And do you actually do like a little small background check on like their Instagram profile? Like, oh, maybe this guy's
only
engineer,
for the top 20.
What was the job prospects for?
Everyone's doing well. Everyone's a doctor. Everyone's an engineer. Everyone's a surgeon.
Wow.
One of them was a neurosurgeon, and he was giving me advice on my brain tumor as well.
Okay.
So there are a lot of people with amazing jobs
Right.
on South Asian. I mean, like, it's an Asian group.
Yeah.
Everyone's been pushed to do these things.
Yeah.
I would say the ones that I crossed off the fastest on were probably the guys who had just like all of their Instagram pictures were shirtless bodybuilding things. Those are the ones I was just like, okay. No.
Yeah. But then, you know, you get into some of these more like established careers, like the, you know, like Asian excellence, right? You know, doctors, neurosurgeons.
Which are great things, but I would prefer if you can chat with me.
Okay.
And also, like, I'm not gonna ask them how tall they are. I feel like that's a mean question to ask. But from their photos, I feel like.
Do you have a height requirement?
Not exactly, but they do. I don't think they realize how tall I am either. Because on the post, it did mention my height.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it really hits people that I'm 6 foot tall until they see me in real life.
Right.
And I think one of the comments I got was, "Oh, you'd be a lot more attractive if you were shorter."
That sucks too, to see comments like that.
I would say, I mean, like, it makes sense when your post has that many likes or views that some of them will be negative.
Okay. I would say you're very like emotionally mature for like all the things that you've been having to deal with, right? With all these negative comments, because like you weren't prepared to go viral, essentially.
I would say I had a lot of support on my side too. I had friends who were defending me. I had strangers that were defending me. That kind of knocks every bad comment out of the park.
Right, but still to see all that and then have like a brain tumor. Right, and it's like, yo, I don't know if I gave you props already, but one more time. Well, let's do a little Hinge review. Damn.
I know how to.
Right,
I know how to.
Hello. What is that? A crawfish?
It says shrimp.
Oh.
I caught it myself.
A life goal of mine is to guest star on
Pingu, the animated penguin show.
My most irrational fear is you. This is pretty funny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what other females Hinge look like. I haven't seen any of my friends' ones. I feel like they just kind of hide it. They don't really want you to know that they're on Hinge.
Yeah. It's a little don't ask, don't tell. You know what I'm sussed out by? Is like what they don't show me.
What do you mean?
So it's like sometimes, you know, girls would they would only do fucking headshots.
Oh.
And then I don't know what's underneath, right? And then I like this one time I did like a deep dive in their Instagram right before we met up, and I was like, oh, wait a second, this was not my expected look.
So what would be a perfect profile?
And this one's sus too, right?
But she's
because
showing.
I mean, like all these photos, sunglasses. Like what does your eyes look like? You know,
okay,
like,
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, like show me everything.
I would say, like, if people have their masks on for every single photo, that's like the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really use dating apps during like the pandemic, but
people are still doing that
with masks.
Yeah. Like every single photo has a mask on. You can't see what they look like.
Yeah. That's not a good sign. Like, what if you got a gap between your tooth? Like, I don't want to. Like, I'm sorry, you know. Like that's not my personal.
Your little turn
cup
off
of tea.
right there.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is between Hinge and Tinder anymore. Do people just mostly use Hinge now?
Yeah. I think Hinge is the more popular one where you meet more normal people. Tinder is a little bit like you just looking to fuck at like 2 a.m. right?
I can't use Tinder anymore. They banned me 3 times.
Why?
Because according to them, harassment and yeah,
people harass.
No, me.
Oh.
They claimed that I was posting harassment. So basically, one of the photos I had was my artwork, right? And because my artwork has like skeletons in it, they claimed that I was posting disturbing content that was scaring people, and that got me banned. Oh, I just remembered one of the things I got banned on from Bumble for harassment. I told a guy, I said, "You look like you're 5'8", and he flagged me for harassment.
Because I do want to go through some messages that guys be sending.
Oh,
yeah.
There's kind of, I never respond.
Oh, yeah, it all says your turn.
Yeah.
AKA like the guy's turn to message you.
Yeah, I haven't responded to any one of them.
Right. Let's see. My greatest strength, I can read your mind.
You can tell me how big my tumor is now. I wish I was more organized. Oh, there's this one guy who once a year he would send me a message saying, "Are you a goddess?" Okay, I'm gonna go back in my screenshot folder.
Yeah, wow, a lot of guys be worshiping you, huh?
Oh, hi, I love your drawings. And then the next thing is, oh, what size feet do you have?
You started off good. You started off good with the art.
That's why I didn't block him.
And then you just couldn't help yourself.
What about this one? You are beautiful. I am producer for Universal. Are you a singer?
Okay, first you are not a producer for Universal. Wait, hold on. Okay, is there one guy that I could potentially set you up with in the Hinge?
What do you mean? Like on my Hinge?
On your Hinge. Yes.
I don't know. What do you mean? Like, do you know them?
No, like as in I'm gonna look through your Hinge, and I'm gonna pick out a potential suitor, and then you ask them out on a date.
Okay.
Or because I don't think you've taken anything seriously.
No, I haven't. But the thing is, my location isn't even where I'm located right now. For a while, I just set it to like Alabama, and I was just looking at some
Alabama white dudes.
Yeah, because it's funny. You'd see their profile and just be like holding a can of beer and saying, "I love America." It's funny to look at all of them.
Yeah. Right.
But like, I currently don't have any LA matches. If you were to swipe, I'm sure you'd find someone. I feel like it might be different if I were actually attracted to them. I'd probably say more.
Right. So what? I mean, I'm guessing is since you match with them, you do find them no?
I give my friend my phone sometimes, and they do it for me. I think it's just because all my friends know that it's almost impossible to get me a date. So really? I do the same thing. I'm like, here, have my phone. Help me.
Right. Mm-hmm. No. But here, like, you don't want your friend to dictate, what you're attracted to, right?
No, but it's more like, I think all my friends know that I've only been on 4 dates my whole life because I can't handle it. So I'm just like, here, you do it. You try, because I'm already
like
very
nervous. Blind date?
I've never agreed to go on one. None of my friends have ever succeeded in trying to get me out on a date.
Interesting. Okay, wait. Okay, for you though, like, is there anybody that you are, I'd say, physically attracted to?
On my Hinge, they're not even in LA, I think. Have I talked to any of them?
Barely. This entire podcast, I've been trying to like do a deep dive on who you are as a person, and now I feel like
I'm incredibly nervous.
Right. So now I'm like, I'm trying to, put myself in your shoes, and I'm just like, he got no shot.
I don't even know what my dream guy is supposed to be. I'm just incredibly nervous.
Maybe Harvard might be a good option for you.
That's what my mom said. She said, look, Allison, you have a brain tumor. You're going to write the best personal essay. No university's going to reject you if you've got this brain tumor. Get into Harvard, get into Yale, get into Oxford. Your man is there. My mom, she was trying so hard to help me with this dating situation. She researched architecture conventions in LA just for me to hang around, because she has this idea that architects are rich, creative, and cool. And I'm just like, I'm not doing that. I'm not just gonna stand outside of an architecture convention waiting for a man to walk out. Right. She had this idea too. She was like, Allison, I want you to make an Excel file. And she wanted me to input men onto this Excel file and rank them according to attributes that we find attractive, like whether it's job, height, age, prospects, how charismatic you are. And she wanted to be able to access it so she can add or delete people.
Oh, absolutely not. Your mom will not dictate your love life.
I think it's just clear to everyone I know that I need help. Give me some advice.
I think, yeah, it starts off with you being receptive to like guys coming in. Mm-hmm. That's one. Two, I think, yeah, like that guy has to be somewhat charming and like fun and make you feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. And I think, yes, like the conversation, like, yeah, you need to carry a conversation, but I don't know if that's necessarily what's gonna attract you. You could carry a conversation with a lot of guys, you know, like, but that's like friendly shit, you know. Mm-hmm. Like you could do that with a friend, but I think for you to actually be attracted to someone, yeah, like with everything that you got going on, they do have to make you feel comfortable. They have to be confident, right? And it's kind of hard to showcase that over like a couple text messages. So that's why I say you do have to be receptive to like going on a date, and being receptive to giving somebody a chance in person. That way they could showcase that, like, okay, he's well put together. He's, charming, funny, make you feel comfortable. And I think for you personally, like it can't be overly flirtatious at first, but there has to be some type of charm for you to be like, wait a second, right? And yeah, for you, whoever this guy is, got to play it a little on the safer side of things, but still has to like, showcase like, yo, I'm here and I'm interested in you. Yeah, it does take a guy, special guy. But LA is just, the hookup culture is big here.
Oh, I thought it was just an American thing.
No, LA.
Oh, just LA.
LA a lot more, because I think LA, there are more attractive Asian people here, just by the sheer amount of Asian people. And there's like the whole like ABG, Kevin Nguyen, but it's a look that they're into,
I've never succeeded in recreating the ABG look.
Just get like, some big ass lashes, or get a fake henna tattoo. Alright, and then maybe that could be your first YouTube video.
I can just pose with a bottle of Hennessy and not drink it. Just here it is, right here.
But yeah, I think I'll leave you with that. Okay, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. Please, hey, shoot your shot. Slide in. For IG right here in the description. Go for a shot, bro. Go for a shot. Pull up with some film theory and some 2000s anime.
My interests are very specific, and they're narrow. Right here.
Yeah. So, all those film theory YouTubers, this is your chance. By the way, I'd be watching those.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I don't like to watch the whole movie, so then I like to. Anyways, that's besides the point. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.